Are you looking for ways to spice up the recipes, those ones that are just a little bit flat and boring? Today I will show you how to plant a culinary herb garden, my secret ingredient for making a boring meal extraordinary. It's very simple and easy. Okay, ready? Set, roll. Trying to pump up the enthusiasm. Pick out a variety of culinary herbs. You know, just remember the song, parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme, right? So you just need a few different herbs, and even if you don't usually cook with them or know what to do with them, believe me, you will enjoy having something new to try. So, of course, the perennial favorite is basil. Everyone loves basil, so pick out a nice green, fresh-looking basil that's been well watered. Genovese basil is the classic pesto variety. And I'll be planting these herbs in a planter box so we can fit in 6 to 8 different herbs, allowing them space to grow big, and start by just setting them on top to see where we might want them. Basil can get pretty big, so we might just give it space. We also have rosemary, and rosemary in some regions can get as big as a bush. Where I live, it does not overwinter, so we'll just grow it for this growing season. And we'll put that probably in the middle. And then we'll do a flat leaf parsley. And if there are any of the leaves at the bottom that are maybe a little bit yellow or brown, just pinch them off at the base, leaving the fresh green. And we'll put that in the back. Parsley stays fairly upright. And oregano, secret to good Italian and Mexican dishes. And oregano is more of a trailing plant, so we can put this in the front of the planter box and it will trail off to the side. We have a few different varieties of basil, and also mint is wonderful. Mint takes over in the garden, so we'll want to plant this in a separate pot. Transplanting is very simple. There's a few rules we want to follow, which is be gentle with the roots. So I'm going to make a peace sign and just support the base, the stem of the plant, gently pinching the pot open here. Very gently, to not stress the roots, but to open up the root ball. I'm going to pinch it, and then with a hand trowel, just open and place. 4 fingers, tuck it in, and same thing with the rosemary. Make sure you water the pots before you transplant so that they easily release from the pot and the roots are not dry, which is also very stressful. Typically when we're transplanting and gardening, we want to make a triangle with the plants to give them room to spread out, maximizing the space. And after we have planted these fresh herbs, we are going to add a layer of mulch. I like this nice shredded cedar mulch because it has a nice fine texture instead of a hard bark mulch. And this just keeps the soil from drying out. So we want to keep our herbs nice and moist, and we'll go ahead and water them in. You always want to water right after you transplant, once again, to keep the plants from transplant shock. So just go ahead. It's one of my first videos, so I welcome any comments, and let me know what you'd like to see in the comments down below. And we'll begin with... Let's try that again. What are we doing again? I already did it, so I forgot. Okay, I have to go through the steps again. I think I'm losing it now. Okay, take 10. In this video, you'll learn, will you learn? I feel like it's weird to talk to camera. I want to talk to you, but I'm gonna
pretend like you're talking to me then.
Okay, Eric, I'm gonna teach you how to do this.
All right.
I don't think I put the list that you wanted.
That's all right. It's whatever. It's good. A little dirty.
How to keep a white shirt clean while you're gardening.